So if you are a business owner, you own or want to start an AI agency, or you're just looking to learn more about AI, then this video about breaking down AI agents is perfect for you. So getting into it, big picture, why does it matter to learn what AI agents are and how to actually use them in businesses? So here are some stats, and stats are boring, but they're really important, especially with AI. The first one is that by 2025, 95% of customer interactions will actually involve AI. So if you're not implementing AI, you're going to be left in the dust as a business owner. And if you're starting an AI agency, this is an incredible opportunity and one of the greatest sort of wealth creation opportunities that entrepreneurs have right now. The second is that the average business owner spends 68% of their time on admin work instead of actually working on growing the company. And the neat thing about this is that AI is actually really good at automating the monotonous admin tasks. And over here, you can see sort of the darker purple is the time you actually spend on growing your company, which is what a great business owner should spend most of their time doing, what most business owners actually want to spend most of their time doing. But this faded out purple is really what they spend a lot of their time on, which is boring administrative tasks that take up a bunch of time and don't make them money or move the needle forward. And then with AI, they're able to spend all their time actually growing their company. And so here's what you're actually going to get in this video, now that you know why it's important. What AI agents are and what they can and cannot do, three key use cases of AI agents right now, and the results and what to actually expect when implementing these AI agents. And if you go to my Skool community, I'll actually have a free checklist of tasks that are really good with automating. And so if you join my community in the link down below, it should be one of the first two links. You'll be here. You can interact with 730 other AI entrepreneurs or business owners. Just come to this classroom tab and you will see under YouTube resources, this video will be here and the resources will be linked right there. So getting back to the video, what actually are AI agents? Now, the simple definition is that AI agents are digital workers that automatically handle specific tasks in your business. And there's three types of these AI agents, and I'll give examples in the next slide. First are responder agents, which give just fixed input-output responses. These are the most basic type. Second are processing agents, which are able to analyze information and transform data. This is really similar to what ChatGPT does. Third are action agents, where they're able to do the same as processing agents, analyze that information, transform the data, and then actually take action after that. And so here are some examples. First, a responder agent is just think of a chatbot that responds, hey, we're open 9 to 5 Monday through Friday whenever it's asked about business hours. This is just basic Q&A. It senses what the question is and gives a canned response. Second is processing. This is an AI that will be able to take your sales figures and actually create detailed reports showing you different trends and insights. Again, this is really similar to ChatGPT, where it can take your input of data and transform that and create an output that's useful. Third are action agents, which is what my company, Arose AI, builds. If you're interested in getting a custom AI solution, you can also book a call down below. So action agents are AI that, think of an AI that would be able to monitor a company's inventory, identify when the stock is low, and place orders with suppliers automatically without any human interaction. And so here's more about what AI agents are and are not, more importantly. So what AI agents are, they're automated workers for really repetitive tasks. So think customer inquiries, scheduling appointments, and follow-ups, all things that operate the exact same every time and ideally are able to be automated. Their second is that they're scalable and always available. They work 24/7, respond instantly, and never take breaks, unlike real human employees. Third, they're a tool to enhance productivity. They reduce manual workload in your business, allowing you and your staff to focus on higher value tasks and not do mindless admin work and really repetitive work that sort of fries your brain and ruins your job. So now what AI agents are not, because right now there's a lot of sort of word in the space that they're these all-encompassing things that can run a business completely on their own. And that's not true. They're not a replacement for human judgment. They handle routine tasks, but I wouldn't trust it to think creatively or make really big decisions in your business. Second, they're actually not difficult to set up. And while it might be intimidating, many AI tools are plug and play and require not a lot of technical experience. Once again, if you work with an AI agency like mine or other people in the community, this makes your life 10 times easier working with an expert who can tell you what isn't possible and exactly the steps to take, and they'll even build it for you. Third is AI is not expensive to implement. It actually reduces costs by handling work that would otherwise require either hiring staff or paying them an hourly wage to do that work anyhow. So here are a couple of key use cases for AI agents. First is customer service automation. The AI will automatically read your FAQ, product info, policies, and then store that knowledge in something called a knowledge base, and then use that to answer customer questions 24/7. Think about an employee that knows everything about your business and handles exclusively customer support perfectly. It'll respond in seconds versus hours and can start with just your 10 most frequently asked questions and get 80% of the way there on a really perfect AI automation. And 80% of the way there is still better than having a human do it and paying them 15, 20 bucks an hour to answer the same questions all the time. Or even worse, having your customers' questions always go unanswered. So second is an internal workflow automation where instead of employees manually updating spreadsheets or processing documents, the AI will extract the data, organize the information, and can create and send reports automatically. This eliminates repetitive admin work, saves 10 plus hours a week, and you can start by automating just really repetitive tasks like employee onboarding paperwork or internal reporting. Third and last is employee onboarding and training automation, where instead of having HR manually explain everything, AI provides step-by-step training, handles all the paperwork, and acts as a 24/7 resource. This will free up HR staff from doing all these repetitive tasks and answering the same questions all the time because the AI can answer all those FAQs about benefits, policies, payroll, whatever else your new hires want to know about. You can start by just automating onboarding checklists, training videos, having a simple AI chatbot for employee FAQs. Now, before we move on about how you can actually get started, I really want you to think about those use cases, maybe even rewatch that part of the video and just brainstorm how you can use that in your own business. Because those examples are really just to show you what sort of things are possible with AI so that you can think of custom solutions that would work specifically in your business and certain tasks that you might not have to do on a daily basis and can automate with AI. So now let's get into how you can actually get started. First, identify problems AI can solve. Look at sort of what you do on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis and sort those by frequency, time consumption, and complexity. And then you want to focus on really high frequency and low complexity tasks. And then you can really get a quick ROI with AI because it should be a simple automation to create to have AI automate that task, and it's saving you the most time possible. I actually have a free checklist, once again, in my community, as well as if you want to book a call with me, I go in, I do AI consulting, AI audits for companies, and I can help you identify these problems and recommend possible solutions as well as build them. Next, define what you want. You want a specific input and output. Think of when you give an employee a task, or maybe you give them a report and you want them to do or take some action based on that. Think of what you'd have the AI do. Maybe you have a list of your inventory and you want someone to document in a spreadsheet. AI can do that. The input would be that inventory report, and then the output would be all of that being uploaded automatically into a spreadsheet. So before you start building this, really define your input and output, what you want to go in and what you want to get out as an end result. Second is how often you want to run. Some functions run thousands of times a day, others just run once a week or once a month. So that's also an important thing to define. Third, think of any additional features. For example, you have an inventory report that gets uploaded to a spreadsheet, and that all happens manually, whether it be you or an employee. Now, an additional feature you could add to that is creating a custom report every time that inventory is uploaded so that you have daily or weekly inventory reports where it wouldn't make sense to have a human write all that out, but AI can do it in mere seconds. And so that'd be an additional feature that you can include in your AI automation. Third, find the right solution. Now, there's custom solutions and existing solutions. And custom solutions would be when you go to an AI agency like myself or build the AI solution yourself specific to your business versus existing solutions like ChatGPT or Salesforce has a lot of AI tools that do this. And it's sort of going to a software and getting a subscription. And there's pros and cons to both. First, custom solutions are more expensive, at least in the short run, and existing solutions are cheaper. Why I say in the short run is because custom solutions may cost more to build in the moment, but after that, you actually own that technology, and so you won't have to pay monthly fees. Whereas if you're subscribed to Salesforce or ChatGPT, you have to pay month on month indefinitely as long as you use the tool. Whereas if it's custom, you own it. And so after it's built, the costs are really negligible. Second, custom solutions are more seamless, and existing solutions are a lot more clunky. This is because custom solutions are built specifically for your business and how you like your business to operate, whereas existing solutions have to cater to thousands, potentially even millions of different businesses. Then lastly, custom solutions are a lot more flexible, especially and lastly, custom solutions are a lot more flexible. This is mostly because if you build it yourself and own the technology, you can change it on the fly as your business changes. Whereas existing solutions, any updates that come in or anything like that, you have no input on that. It's just the company you're working with and the software you decide to use can change it as they feel. And then once again, I just want to remind you to book a call if this is something that you want inside of your business. And so let's break some myths regarding AI agents real quick. Some common myths is that AI is impersonal. I hear this one a lot, and I couldn't disagree with it more. AI actually can be more personal than humans because it never suffers from bad days, is pretty much infinitely empathetic. It's used in a lot of therapists today. Online therapy companies use AI more than ever. And it's able to know more about you and remember everything about customers. Whereas relying on a human to do that, while it might have notes in your CRM, it can't just remember everything on the fly and come up with clever responses. Second is that AI makes a bunch of mistakes. Compared to humans, AI pretty much operates the exact same every time. So once you have a function working exactly how you want, it will never change. Whereas humans could maybe have a bad day or slip up, AI never has those problems. Third is that it replaces your team. This couldn't be farther from the truth. I've implemented a bunch of these solutions. Never once have I directly caused someone leaving a team or getting fired. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments from the staff because AI makes their life a lot easier and they stop doing a bunch of boring, repetitive tasks. However, you also want to remember to be realistic. Set realistic timeline expectations. Don't expect everything to get done and be perfect in a week. It takes a lot of testing and could possibly take a couple weeks to a month to really get something dialed in where it's working in the background of your business. Second, be clear what success is. The AI might not do the job as well as the human before it, but if it can do 90% of what the human did, that's a huge win because now that person is only spending 10% of the time on that problem instead of 100% of that time. And so be really clear about what success is and set your expectations accordingly. Third, it will need updates, it will need maintenance. That's just the reality of it. Very few automations are sort of set and forget, especially because AI is improving so fast. Often these updates will be make it work a lot better, and your functions, especially if you invest in custom ones, will only become more useful. And so let's just recap real quick. First, every business will use AI. That's a fact, and I can promise you that. And so if you're not using AI, you're going to be left behind. Second is just start small. Automate the simple stuff, get used to how it works, and really start seeing the power of it within a week or two by automating these really simple tasks. Third is be curious. Start looking for unique ways to use AI. That's how you can really get an edge as a business owner and do things that other companies have never thought of to do. And then lastly, remember to subscribe for more value-packed videos like this. I'll see you in the next one.